that off, get the raw off, put the recording in progress. Here we go with the intro. Guys,
All the noise.
guys, come on! I'm trying to start my show. Guys, no, come on, stop! All right, that's it. I'm starting the show.
Damn it.
Ugh. This show is not for kids. This show is about chaos and talking over coffee. So let's get going. Call me the DarkTranny. Yes, and we're back on a Monday. Welcome back, savages. I hope your weekend has been fabulous. We started out our morning in the pre-show listening to the Beach Dub Revolution episode 3 from King of Casual. I'm just going to drop his link right here into the chats. And then, of course, you know, I go and I destroy the chats. Good morning, Toadload and Kelly Girl, some guy from Maine. You know what, I'm going to scroll back. Pitbull doorbell we've got going on. And, of course, my corneas are nowhere near as wet, even though I added drops. Got Swamp Donkey. Good morning, Frog Springs. Atomic Blonde. And let's see who else. Lady Ninja's taken off to go do work. King of Casual and Sagacious Owl are here, I believe. And let's see. The Gray Man is here. And if I missed anyone, please sound off. Good morning. Welcome to Monday. Now, as we recall, last week on Friday, we left off on a cliffhanger. Did Mickey the Drag Queen make clothing for performers? We don't know, but maybe we'll find out. All right, so where shall we start? Let's see. Well, we can start off by talking about something happened with Twitter. The Twitter account was not banned, the one which Pastor Chatelet and I are sharing. However, something did happen, and I think Pastor Chatelet might have gotten some heat and dropped some mohap somewhere where a mohap caught someone's attention, because I logged into Twitter this morning and it said that our account was limited. I don't know what any of that means, but I can still do research through Twitter, so that's still working. But I'm not going to touch it too much because apparently we're under the microscope, as it would be. All right, so let's start off with this. A face only a mother could love. Terrifying photo shows what an ant looks like close up. Ooh. What the hell did they think an ant's face was going to look like? Here, what? It's like what? Ants. Let me go to ants. Okay, so let's look at images. Don't be porn. Okay, so did they think ants look like this? Right? This is what we're shown in the media of what an ant would look like. But no, they look like this. And that makes me wonder, do you want to eat that? I mean, do you really want to eat that? Is that something you want to put like chocolate covered and put in your mouth? Do you want to roll that around on your tongue and know that this face is in your mouth, squishing up, getting all masticated and everything like that? That brings me to my next issue. I thought about this over the weekend. Leaders. Kelly, you know about leaders and Maine. You know about like people who call themselves leaders. Would I be incorrect in saying that if you want people to follow you, maybe lead by example?
Yes, absolutely. That's what we do for our autistic people.
Well, and
Well, yeah. So I mean, that's modeling behavior, best behavior. That's how we run our businesses. We wouldn't be able to work if we didn't do that. We were just talking about that earlier. About how to have an adult conversation and work things through without people blowing up and screaming. Ah!
right?
Yeah, yeah. And
So
that's why I love Trump, because of his positive attitude.
he does
Go
have a
on.
positive attitude. This is true. He definitely has a positive attitude, and he makes no bones about the issues he talks about. Love Donald Trump on that aspect. Policies are also pretty damn kick-ass as well. Um, World Economics Forum. I, as an adult and an archivist, Kelly, We are librarians and archivists. Yes?
Yes, yeah, yes, absolutely. And we are doing this to share information and all that other stuff that's on the little FBI, whatever warning it is. It says USC 107 something.
Yes. So no consent over here. We're following the law. Um,
And I
world
feel like, that should just be a blanket cover for all of the things. But I guess you have to copyright and do everything with every little word you say or something. I'm not really
well,
sure. Or
it
counting your words.
it's something that protects us when we go into the copyright area of YouTube, and then like you get a flag or a strike. You point out this aspect of the video, and you're like, "Hey, Queen, it's like right here we disclose, so back off. Take your Karen-esque attitude, and get out the door." World Economic Forum people who want to make these rules for all of us. I want you to look at this face right here, this ant, and I want you to know that as leaders that you think that you are, even though none of us fucking elected you, all right, you want us to eat the bugs you first. I would say for the next year, every day, each meal, I would like to, and I don't think I'm alone on this. I think that we'd like to see you guys eating the bugs every day, live stream, show us how to eat the bugs. And then I want to see what it does to your bodies after a year of living on the diets which you are trying to prescribe to the rest of us. And if it all goes peachy keen, then we can reassess the situation. But I'd like to have a study conducted. And I don't think I'm alone. So, yes. Let us see. I don't understand what's going on with this chat over here. All right. Going back over to the chat, catching up. Looks just like Pelosi. And there's Pelosi right there. Wow! What an awesome segue from an ant's face to Pelosi. And then let's see. That's how they feel when they bite you. Oh, Lord. Kid Seville, good morning. Sorry, I don't understand the English you are typing. Sorry, I am middling. The show woke. Oh dear, your fingers. Oh, Kid Seville, are you having a stroke? Hope you have a great show. Thank you. Well, I don't know why there's a poop emoji there, but thank you, Kid Seville. Missing. I am missing the show. Kid Seville, I don't know what's going on with you right now, but I hope that you recover. Good morning, Kid Seville, and good morning, Toadload. Let's see, Toadload dropped a link. All right, let's see, what is this? This is Joe Biden says it's wrong for states to ban puberty. Oh, we'll get to that. Okay, thank you, Toadload. All right, so Nancy Pelosi, I'm sure some of you are aware of this. Apparently, Nancy had something stupid to say about, like, when I hear people talk about inflation, we have to change the subject. Well, it says that there's a video in here. Is this it right here? Let's take a look.
Is that when I hear people talk about inflation, as I heard him there, we have to change that subject. Inflation is a global phenomenon. Yes. The EU, the European Union, the UK, the British have higher inflation rate than we do here. The fight is not about inflation, it's about the cost of living. And the fact is that when I hear people talk about inflation, as I heard him there, we have to change that subject. Inflation is a global phenomenon. Yes. The EU, the European Union, the UK, the British have higher inflation rate than we do here. The fight is not about inflation, it's about the cost of living. And
Okay, I didn't realize I was watching a loop over and over again. As you guys know, at my age and Twitter ignorance and stuff, I don't know how loud the stuff works, but I heard her repeating herself. So let's not talk about inflation. Let's talk about the cost of living. They kind of go together, Nancy. I'm just saying. It's like when you have a higher inflation, you're going to have a higher cost of living because you have to offset the economic burdens, and that's how that works, Nancy. So you might want to like change the conversation over to the cost of living, and people are still going to come back to inflation and why they can't afford their goods and services. Nancy, you are not an economist.
Out of
Okay?
touch. She's
Pardon
out
me?
of touch. She's out of touch.
She is out of touch. And
She's
if we go to Supreme Court Justice Ketanji Brown, who said that she's not a biologist, like have to keep the same energy, Nancy. You're not an economist, so you don't know what you're talking about. Meanwhile, people are suffering financially. Sure, globally, yes. This is true. However, Nancy, you are part of it. And can we please discuss your investments and your insider trading and all the shit that you've been up to, especially dealing with the microchip market? Nancy, I've got
she might not
questions.
be an economist, but she's definitely an e-communist.
She is an e-communist. Yes,
And
well stated.
that's what Trump called him out on. He says we are living in a communist. They're running it as a communist country right now. Trump came out and said that.
He is absolutely right. He is absolutely right. And people with the communism and stuff like that who are like all for the communism understand this. You're not getting any of the cheesecake at this party. You at best you're going to have the crudité, but you're not getting the ranch dressing. You're getting the rotten carrots. It's like for real. The carrots which are being dangled in front of you are rotten, moldy, desiccated. Ugh. Now we have to see this.
Your ration is 1 egg and a quarter pound of butter for a week for your whole
And
family.
it's not even a chicken egg. It's like, I don't know, a fucking iguana egg or something distasteful. All right. Mr. Biden, what do you have to say?
But look at what I've inherited and what I've done.
Yes, we see what you inherited. You inherited well, let's see. You guys shut Trump up. He wasn't even done with his term yet. You guys went and and shut him up on social media. The local news channels barely showed what President Trump was saying. You made an office of the president elect before you were even put or installed. It's like that huge ass red flag. You went and put policies in place which Trump never wanted to put in place, and I'm talking about lockdowns, and I'm talking about things like forcing people to choose between their jobs and a experimental shot. I mean, we can clearly see you threatened us, told us that you were losing patience with us, told us that there was going to be a severe winter of illness and death. You run emotional, like, attitudes over and over and over, and then you yell at us like you're crazy, like you're having geriatric profanity disorder, but without the profanity. Thank you. I mean, if there is one saving thing, I mean, he might be sniffing all the kids, and we know that he's getting up to some shit, but he's not swearing necessarily in front of the children. So I guess there is a silver lining here somewhere. But yes, Joe, we see what your administration has done, and it's shit. You're just shitty. You're shitty at this job, and then these people who you have behind you just look so angry. It's like, how can you? And then this guy looks like he might be falling asleep back there. He's like, he doesn't want to be there. What is this?
How pissed off would you be if that was your boss?
I'd be so pissed. I'd be so pissed. And here we have, I don't even know who she is. It's like she looks like, I don't think she blinks through the whole entire video. Just stares like, like she looks like somebody who gets up into some severe like bondage and discipline S&M kink or something. And this lady right here does not look amused either. They just look like they're threatening.
I mean,
And not threatening in a powerful kind of like I am a leader kind of way. They just look like they want to hurt people. Okay, go on.
no, I'm just like, I would just, if I had to stand behind that dude, no, I couldn't even do it. I'd fall to the ground. That's all I'm saying.
Would you?
I mean, I would, I don't know. I don't know how much they get paid. I don't know who those people are. I guess if they're donating money to my 401c3 or whatever it's called, 503(c), what are they called?
The
If I had a
501c3?
Yeah, if I had the nonprofit and I was laundering money, then I'm already an asshole. So I guess I can go and stand behind another asshole.
Ugh, and that's what we need, right? We need a bunch of assholes lined up. Ugh. And they're drippy. They're not. Oh, okay. The visual. I am sorry. Happy
Yeah, I
Monday.
mean that compared to Trump rally, like my whole inside emotions just go like I just want to throw up. But I mean, like I don't know. It's just so absurd. Do I want to be at? I mean, that's a bad example. I was going to give a bad example. It's just like the Trump rallies are, like I said, they spontaneously started singing the Star Spangled Banner.
They're high energy.
Are those people behind him going to start, anything? They're not. Yeah, there's the energy is all negative, all low level energy. And that's on purpose. I mean, they've created a bunch of low level energy people. So,
Well, let's see how much more low energy we can get here. How long?
God love it.
Oh my lord, this is an hour and 5 minutes long.
Can I ask a favor, please?
What's up?
Are you able to share the audio through here as well?
I forgot to do that. I am so sorry, Maine. Hold on.
No, that's fine. It's just me and Callie in here. It's not like there's a whole bunch of people.
I'm
I know I was
sorry.
just toggling back and forth.
I was talking about this morning in the pre-show and doing a prayer that it wouldn't be a shit show. But sometimes the answer from God, when you pray to God, sometimes the answer is no. And God has a really good sense of humor. So thank you, God, for your very strange sense of humor. I appreciate your cosmic presence every day. Thanks, God. Okay. All right, I'm sharing the audio now, but this I don't even here. Let's just play this.
Thank you. I am extremely privileged to live in a state that allows
What the fuck is this? Oh my God, it's that bitch. Okay, here we go.
me access to the resources I need, and that decision is just between me and my doctors. But many states have lawmakers that feel like they can involve themselves in this very personal process. Do you think states should have a right to ban gender-affirming healthcare?
I don't think any state or anybody should have the right to do that. As a moral question and as a legal question. I just think it's wrong. I think I was saying before we started that my deceased son, used to be the Attorney General of the state of Delaware. He passed the broadest piece of legislation that he, as Attorney General, was able to convince the legislature and the governor to sign that dealt with all gender-affirming capability. I mean, there's a lot of...
Beau Biden dealt with gender-affirming care. This did... Here, let me just look this up quickly. Beau Biden, gender-affirming care.
This is just not like a subject this guy can speak on. And did you see? Is that the same Dylan dude, or is that another?
Yes, and even Dylan. Like, if you look at this, like if you look at Dylan's face, Dylan is like, oh, what the fuck? Hold on, let me.
And the eye batting.
As a moral question and as a legal question, I just think it's wrong.
Right, all my doctors. But many states have law.
Any state was able to convince the legislature and the governor to sign that.
Right there, Dylan's like, I have no fucking idea what you're talking about. I have an agenda. It's like, I have no plans on ever like cutting my dick off, but I totally want parents out there giving their kids puberty blockers and messing with their physiology and biology. And then we've got this potato sitting up there saying, my son, you guys heard him. It's like, when the fuck did Beau Biden ever talk about gender-affirming care? How many years ago? When did Beau Biden die? Does
I have
anyone know?
no idea.
It was a long time ago. It's like, or I think it was at least. I don't know, but it's like, I can Beau Biden talking about gender-affirming care? Dude, you're talking out your ass and you're talking about your dead son. It's like, I maybe 45 can break this down later because...
This guy never misses an opportunity to bring up his son.
Well, can he at least, if he's going to bring up his son, stick with the context being presented and not go and segue off into some sort of crazy, freaking drug-induced, whatever.
May 30th, 2015, he died.
2015? And was gender-affirming care a big thing in 2015? I don't recall gender-affirming care being a big thing in 2015. when he died, or any time preceding that. So, and I'm part of the fucking gay community. It's like, I think I would have known. Ugh.
I feel like he might have been doing something with it because isn't
Wait a
that when
minute, which year
everything
was
started?
it?
Isn't
Which
that
year
when
was it?
2015? Isn't that when things started exploding?
It was the beginning of the
Yeah.
push.
And maybe he just knew too much and they had to off him or something. Who knows?
Oh, that is interesting. That might be something to look at later. Okay, yes. Because yes, that was the beginning of the push. But why would a person with brain cancer be dealing with gender affirming care as like a hot button topic?
Yeah.
That doesn't
Money,
make any
money,
sense.
money.
Money.
Yep.
Okay, no one's
I
gonna
mean,
finish. Okay. All right. So good morning, American Dreams. Good morning. It's Monday morning, not Sunday. We're not going back into. If it's Sunday and I'm up here doing a show and not in bed having a like late sleep in, oh, it better be Monday. I'm gonna check just to make sure. Are we really on Monday? We are on Monday, aren't we? We are. All right. It's October 24th. Okay. Try again.
yeah.
Sorry. I feel like
24th of
shit.
October. It's getting there.
Yes. Okay, try again. Sorry, I feel like shit. No sleep, long day. Missed the morning's disruption. And feel bad, no stroke. Just need a massive sleep. Kid Seville, take care of yourself. All right. The ant looks better. Absolutely, Frog Springs. And then Kid Seville laughed my fucking ass off. Say I'm feeling like shit and I hear leaking a butthole. Thanks for the... Love you too. Savages. Okay, and Hunter didn't waste no time banging his dead brother's wife, Atomic Blonde. Could you imagine the odor? Oh, just so much gross. Okay. Joe Biden, do not give kids puberty blockers. Okay? Do not do this. It's a mistake. Oh,
You know, he wants to give them puberty blockers. He wants to keep them as young as possible.
Isn't that some shit? It's a kink. It's a fetish thing. It absolutely is a fetish thing. There is... maybe 45 will talk about this later, but 45 was going through and following the money. Okay? And he found a study which is going to be conducted in the year 2024. And I'm just going to spill the sauce because maybe he'll go into it, maybe he won't, but I think he might. Where he'll go a lot more in depth on this because he actually was doing this aspect of research. 2024, there is a study to be funded to find the neurological effects of hormones and puberty blockers on adolescent brains. And the reason why they need to do that study is because they don't know yet. So that's being funded, like multi-million-dollar funding for this project in the future. Pardon me?
Experimentation.
They're experimenting and acting like,
yeah.
yeah, it's totally safe. It's totally safe and reversible. It's like, well, you fuckers don't even know yet what the fuck it's gonna do. It's like, you don't know. It's like, so stop talking out your asses and stop lying to the public. This shit's dangerous. Oh, okay. So, Kanye West, because I don't know, apparently he said something anti-Semitic. I'm not following Kanye, but oh my lord. Oh my lord, are they here? Guys, I have like technicians, like electricians. Oh shit, I think they're here. Okay, Callie, Maine, carry the show for just a moment. I'll be right back.
All right. So Kanye, I'm not following him either, but he's been dropping
Okay.
a bunch of
Never
bombs about things. I don't know. It's the
Callie,
usual.
wonderful. Okay.
It's the usual Kanye. Let me be relevant stuff. So
Yes.
yeah.
And it was just Bruce. It was just Bruce coming back.
Okay,
Thank
good,
the
good.
Lord Bruce is back because, I did not need to deal with the bullshit that's going to be happening today with our solar system and the batteries and the Bluetooth communications and all that other stupid shit. Ugh. But yes, Balenciaga. Right? The fashion world. Okay, so Kanye West is dropped by Balenciaga. And I'm not going to go into this story, but I'm going to show you this. What does Balenciaga do? Balenciaga. Okay, so this is Balenciaga, the same fashion industry, which is trying to get people to wear trash bags as clothing for tens of thousands of dollars. Look what they're doing to this dude. It's like, oh wow, Kanye really dodged a bullet, considering that they will take a model, put them in a cold environment, put like, I don't even know what the fuck that wrap is on this individual. Here are your sunglasses, here are your shoes, here's a bunch of freezing bullshit. Hey, you who doesn't do leg day, go out here and freeze so we can exploit you. Okay?
You know, that's not. There's no way that's real.
Who
No, it's not real.
knows?
He's in front of a green screen.
But who knows? This is Balenciaga, the same company, the same fashion industry, which is
It's a
saying
wind
wear
machine.
trash bags. It's
No,
like,
this is fake as fuck.
well, it might be, but it's still Balenciaga.
I mean, the idea is real. The idea is real that you could be sitting out in a trash bag or something. What's he wearing? Is he wearing
He's
a
where
trash
I don't
bag?
know, some sort of like woven. I don't know. Here, let's see.
That's a
Well,
guy.
that's supposed to be a guy who doesn't do leg day. I thought Kenyans could like. I mean, I'm assuming he's Kenyan. Okay, am I being a little racist? A little bit,
I
but
think it's a guy. The legs look like men legs. I don't know.
there. Well, the face. I mean, who knows? It could be Jada Pinkett Smith for all we know. There we go, and there's a strike. These shoes are stupid. These are like, I'd be tripping all over the place. What are all these nubs? Why do you need so many nubs? All these traction nubs. And then we've got the Asian woman sitting in a poppy field in one of those card table chairs.
That's
It's
fake
like,
as fuck too.
pardon me?
So that's fake as fuck as well.
Well, it's a poppy
fake.
field though. We have an opioid crisis, and here's like some. I don't know what her. I'm just gonna go with it. I'm just gonna say that she might be Chinese. So she might be a communist with these huge ass chandelier earrings, okay? Sitting in the middle of a poppy field. Like, do the drugs, kids. Everyone, do the drugs for like thousands of dollars, and then take this handbag that looks like a freaking leather tear mess. And I don't even know what the fuck this is. But yes, buy this bag and then these crazy ass Croc shoes because this somehow is an HD sneaker. Oh, well, I can smell your feet. Clearly, we are going to be able to smell your feet through these things. And I don't want to go on and on and on about Balenciaga, but Kanye, you dodged a fucking bullet. That's all I have to say. Because what the hell? And how much do they sell these for? $785? A track sneaker for $1,050 in today's economy and such? It's like, you know what? It was probably good that Balenciaga dropped Kanye because in our current financial state, who the hell can afford this shit? $1,250? How many
Those are
tires could you put on your car?
ugly.
What?
Those are ugly.
They're not just ugly, they're
They're ugly.
stupid. Oh, and I, you know what? If there are savages out in the audience who are wearing these, then good on you. Good on you.
I mean, they might feel great. They might be like the best shoes in the world. I see a lot of kids wearing the Crocs, though, the old-fashioned Crocs.
Even those, I mean, like, yeah, walking in marshmallows is fun and good and everything like that. And at the same time, maybe for like $32, but not for like $1,250. It's like, how much, I mean, how little do you have to think of yourself that you would put yourself in debt to wear something which you can't afford? So you're like maxing out your credit cards because that's what's being pushed right now. Go look at Apple Pay. Apple Pay right now is doing this whole thing where it's like you can go and buy your groceries. This is the ad. Fine. Let me just like pull it up. And I totally closed that other tab that was being shared with Jitsi. But let me go pull up Apple Pay grocery charge finance. I mean, we're talking about financing your groceries through Apple Pay. 50 grocery stores that take Apple Pay. Okay, so there it establishes that. And now let's see. Where is that thing where you can buy your groceries on credit and then you get like 3 months where you don't have to pay any interest, but then if you miss your payment date, then you get hit with that 23.99% interest rate for your groceries.
Oh my God, that's horrible.
That's
Like
not
some
going to
payday
help.
loan shit.
Pardon me?
That's kind of like some payday loan shit.
Payday loan shit for groceries. It means that eventually you won't have any money left for anything. Because
I just want to
eventually,
know who they're marketing to, because I don't know who's got all that kind of money. And if you ain't got that kind of money, you better learn about the food bank. If you got to borrow money for food, you need to call the food bank. It's super easy. Let me get some phone numbers.
oh, let's see, what is this one? This is another link from Toadload, or is this the same one? Verdicts horrible, child abuse cases, Delaware. Beau Biden's, oh my gosh, is this the same one I just pulled up before? Let me look. Despite
Ugh.
shocking verdicts on horrible child abuse cases, while Delaware's AG Beau Biden's foundation focused on abuse children, now handlers are the only ones making money. We'll get to that. CNN talking about Jim Marchant, Secretary for the state of Nevada. They say, truly deranged, Jake Tapper plays ad for GOP candidate who could win. Let me play this quickly for you guys.
Clear, not only is that ad trafficking, dabbling in anti-Semitism, it's nuts. The idea, Alyssa, and I know you don't support it, but I'm coming to you because you're a former Trump official. The idea that Democrats want you to listen to this truly deranged ad from the Republican candidate for Nevada's Secretary of State, because this gives you not just an idea of where the base is, because this guy could win, but also what the potential future of democracy is. Let's run that ad.
George Soros is helping to elect anti-American politicians, and these same politicians keep winning re-election. How is that possible? It's not. Elections have consequences, and rigged elections have catastrophic consequences. Help save America. Vote for Jim Marchant for Secretary of State. It's time to take our elections back.
So just to be clear, not only is that ad trafficking, dabbling in anti-Semitism, it's nuts. The idea...
And you know what's nuts? Is that CNN clipped that ad up into a really fucked up thing. And if you notice, during this, they're talking about installed people. And then they show Biden like falling up the stairs, and they show like some drag queen going like flailing around on a stage. And it's like, you know, you just kind of made the point of what we're fighting against. It's like, pardon me?
Where's the anti-Semitism?
Oh, let's find it. Here, hold on. Okay, could that be anti-Semitic? I don't know. Here, let's go find
They just
out.
make shit up.
They're just making shit up. It's like, okay, there's ballot stuffing. Okay, let's see. Schumer wins re-election, set to lead Senate. What does this have anything to do with the dude they're talking about? And then let's just move forward.
Election. How is that possible? It's not. Elections have consequences, and rigged elections have catastrophic consequences. Help save America. Vote for Jim Marchant for Secretary.
Okay, I didn't see anything anti-Semitic in their clipped up bullshit thing, but what I did see is they totally told on themselves. They showed everything wrong in that little brief thing. Well, not everything wrong, but they showed some of the highlights of what's wrong with this administration currently. So I'm really confused.
I'm very confused too.
Pardon me?
I don't understand how he can come out of that commercial that he's trying to say, look how terrible this is. He comes out of it and says, look at this anti-Semitism. What the fuck?
I
was
know.
Anti-Semitic about any of that?
Who knows?
I'm still confused about who the Semites are, because when I look it up, it says Semitic is a language. I want to know who's speaking the Semitic language. And then, because there's still Farsi-speaking people from ancient times, and they're still speaking Farsi.
Sorry, go on.
I'm just confused. No, I'm just confused who the Semitics are. I don't know who they are.
I don't know, but here, let's watch a real campaign ad from this dude without CNN chopping it up and being stupid. And it's not the one that they were chopping up, because I couldn't find it. Because, you know, Jake Tapper, he goes and he does this whole, like, fucking outrage piece and doesn't even supply the original video for us to watch. And so, you know, I'm going through the interwebs and I'm trying to find the original thing that they're cutting up, and I can't find it because these politicians don't tend to put their commercials on their websites, which they should. I mean, come on, help a person out a little bit. Some of us came from the left, and even though we're not on the left anymore, we still kind of want the receipts to be available where they're supposed to be. So do better on that aspect, and I'll stop with that. But let's watch an actual commercial from this dude, and let's see what he really thinks.
Jim Marchant is the only Trump conservative running to be your next congressman. Donald Trump needs proven fighters like Jim Marchant. Jim is a businessman with a rock-solid conservative voting record. He's A+ rated by the NRA in the Nevada Assembly. He took on the swamp in the Nevada Assembly, and now he'll do it in D.C. The liberal media can't stand him, but conservatives can count on Jim Marchant.
I am Jim Marchant, and I approve this message.
Jim Marchant, you need a better ad campaign, because I really didn't get anything from your thing. I didn't get anything anti-Semitic from it. I picked up that he supports the NRA, and there were some vague statements. Jim Marchant, it's like there needs to be more receipts on your side too. And yes, he is being attacked by the mainstream media. And Jim, you also need to do better and supply your receipts and show what you've done, not do some high-level vague campaigning shit, because people like me vote on policies, not on flashy graphics, not on high energy background music or something like that. I need more than just this. So between CNN and Jim Marchant, I find that both of them fail.
Where's the beef?
Where's the beef? All right. What the hell's up with this lady? She has nice hair. Okay, let's see. What is this? Stop trying to fix yourself, this experts. And I closed the Jitsi tab again. Guys, this Monday is just crazy. Let's see.
It's really not that crazy, but...
Well, for someone who's like over-caffeinated, it's a little crazy. All right, so...
Tech tends to make the brain, I don't know, makes my brain go crazy too. It's like, whoa, where did my tab go?
The saving grace is this, and good morning, Laura. This is the saving grace, is that following this shit show, you guys actually get to see 45-1 Actual's Big Dick Energy Brigade radio show, and we can forget that this moment ever happened. This is just the wake-up show, all right? So there's a bit of that seriousness that goes into it and everything like that. Really, this is about community and about just freaking getting shit off our chests. I mean, really, when it comes down to it.
Getting real.
Being real. All right. And 45-1 is also real. He just has a lot of music that goes along with his reality. And I'm not a DJ. Main's a DJ, though. I'm looking forward to his Thursday drop.
By the way.
Yes.
Random comment.
Yes.
I've seen you in I say late night, but for you anyway, it feels like it's late. I never see you in like chat rooms and shit after, the afternoon. Seems like you're in bed going to sleep type of thing.
I am old. Yes.
Well, I wasn't going to say that, but yeah, so you're old and
yes, go on.
I was just surprised to see you like back-to-back nights.
It was nice.
Thursday night, I think you were.
Sunday nights through Thursday nights, I go to bed early because we've got the morning show. But you can catch me Friday and Saturday nights with a bottle of wine, and then I tend to stay up later and participate in panels and such. And it was a fun. I don't know if you guys have ever been to Raynoth's Roundtable Disruption. I should pull it up. I will pull it up sometime this week and drop the link. But if you go to Odysee and go to Raynoth's channel, he has this Roundtable Disruption. And that was quite a bit of fun. You know what? Thank you very much for bringing that up. Remind me after this part right here to talk about Swipe Blue. Okay? So this article right here says, stop trying to fix yourself, this expert says. Well, Jessica wants you to lower the bar on your reality. And what does it say in here? It says, the slogan, good vibes only, makes a cute saying for a mug, but a pretty ominous interpersonal standard. Here she suggests honesty and underachievement as goals better suited to reality. And then the person doing this interview says, this conversation has been edited and condensed for clarity. Even the person authoring this article was like, oh shit. It's like I have to submit so many articles within a certain amount of time to keep my job. So I'm going to go and talk to this really low bar, low energy individual to like, and this is probably a selfie of this author writing this fucking story about just lower the bar. It's like, what does it say? The book is about existing in the contradictions of modern life. There's almost no way to opt out of the fire hose of viewing other people's lives that stirs up deep insecurity and anxiety about our own. Every single person in my life, except for the few who do not have social media, key statement, are starring in, producing, and directing their own reality show for the consumption of mostly strangers, including myself. What a strange world. Followed by an image of something just, someone just, ugh, I'm over. Well, this is what I was talking about in the pre-show show. Yeah, if you're like a Gladys Kravitz from like Bewitched, and you're always like looking out your window going, Abna, Samantha Stevens is up to no good. It's like, yes, your life is going to be inundated with other people's drama. Take care of your own shit. Don't lower the bar. That's crazy. Who would do that? I mean, okay, granted, I talk about like, it's like, you guys see me going through the minutia of like what it's like going through a Monday show and stuff like that. I'm still trying to provide something entertaining for fuck's sake. It's like, could you imagine if I just like came like over, just like stared at the camera for like a whole hour and just didn't do shit? Oh, how low energy with that. What's up?
Isn't it crazy like how the fans only, like my son was like, yeah, fans only, you could go put your feet on there or something like that and you could show your ant bites or whatever. And I'm just like, oh, he wasn't being serious, he was joking. But I mean, they put their feet on the internet and people want to see people's feet or whatever.
OnlyFans. Let me talk about that in just a moment. Lulu and Love, good morning. Okay, let me look at this. Okay, because I'm kind of the hype clothing and shoes deal where I can work on the write-up shit in their gift. Okay. Good morning from Laura the Goddess. Good morning. Did you hear the Dylan? Oh, my Lord, Laura. You're always trying to get my hair on fire over Dylan Mulvaney. I covered him a little bit before you got in here. He was going on about puberty blockers with Biden, and then Biden brought up Beau Biden and everything, and somehow that whole thing got conflated. Brandon gave him a cookie. They gave him a cookie. Oh, there's something nasty going on there. There's some symbology. Okay, I bought my groceries with Instacart and had them delivered last night, and they're offering that as an op. Oh, are you talking about the Apple Pay? Are you talking about the Apple Pay, Frog Springs? I think you are. Swipe Blue. It's a phone app. It's a phone app. What it does. What is Swipe Blue? Swipe Blue is the first app designed to defeat MAGA Republicans and elect Democrats everywhere. It's easy, fun, and powerful, like Tinder for all Democratic voting. Best of all, it's free. We match your phone contacts. You give it permission to go into your contacts. That means all the people who didn't realize that you were going to be, well, we're going to get to this. We match your phone contacts to find all your Democratic friends. Then we help you send a personalized text to encourage them to vote. All right? Catch this shit. Watch this.
It's been a strange time for friendship. COVID and work from home means our circles have gotten smaller than ever, and we're missing a lot of the people we haven't seen in years. So why not reach out and make sure those people are voting? If you're a Democrat, it's likely your friends are Democrats too. This just makes sense. We like people who share our values, like democracy and choice and freedom, and racial justice and gender justice. You can probably name 3 of your friends that regularly vote Democrat. But according to our research, you probably know 5, 10, 30, 100 people that are voting the same way you do. Swipe Blue finds your Democratic friends by matching your personal contact list to the Democratic voter file. The same thing the candidates use to reach out to you every single day. Download Swipe Blue and get your people to the polls today.
Okay, so she's talking about, like, well, you're a Democrat, so obviously you hang around with other Democrats. You wouldn't possibly have diversity in your friends. It's like, they're all Democrats, so make sure you get in contact with them. Well, let's go look. Matches your contacts, so it's accessing information on your phone, okay? Swipe left if they are a blue voter. Swipe right if they are a red voter. And then tap green if you're not sure. So, let's see the frequently asked questions and let's
It's not
find out.
spying on your friends.
It's
It's not.
Imagine if I had a cell phone and imagine that I was on someone's contact list. And do you think I consent to somebody going and telling some third-party company about me?
That shit's crazy.
I don't consent. I don't use a cell phone. I'm not on anyone's contact list. However, during the roundtable disruption, Reynos roundtable disruption, I was informed that you don't even need to be on these social media platforms. If someone else talks about you, or if you're on someone else's contact list, like it doesn't necessarily have to be to a cell phone, because it doesn't talk about the carriers. It talks about the voter registration. So let's see right here. When you swipe blue will check their name against public contact lists and then text that person, okay? We use publicly available data to show you which of your contacts are registered to vote. So it's not about the cell phone number, it's about their names in the contact list and their demographic information, and then whether or not they're registered to vote. All you need to do is swipe blue left if you think your contact will vote blue, or swipe red right if they will vote red, or tap to press green if they are undecided. And then it says, we don't mind numbers from your phone or opt your friends into any list. Did you say bullshit?
Yes.
I say bullshit too. We don't send automated.
They're making sure they have the right name with the right phone number. So they're getting new contact information. Because my phone, I think, has got somebody named Richard on it.
Well, it has to have a first and a last name. I'll get to that. Good morning, Rougarou. It says swipe blue excludes contacts that are marked as businesses and those that have no first and last name. Okay? But as far as I know, when people put contacts into their list, more often than not, they have a first and last name. Because they're sending, the way I understand that the way that cell phones work is that you send someone a message and then it includes all that data in the meta file. And that's how the contact lists are built.
I mean, I think a lot of people in on their cell phones, on their contacts, they might put like a mom or dad or...
Well,
I don't know.
That might be for like mom and dad, but everyone else.
Or if there's a nickname, my baby, my sweetheart, my love, whatever. Yeah, I think a lot of people do that. But yeah, I think you're right about most contacts. I don't. Mine aren't first name, last name. I just put first name.
And then look at what it's doing. It's saying, what if I see data that's incorrect? Can you fix it for me? It's like Swipe Blue uses publicly available records from state boards of election to show who in your contacts is registered to vote. This is how we empower you to have the largest possible impact on elections. The largest possible impact on elections nationwide, all through the contacts you already have on your phone. Fuck. Okay, note, Swipe Blue does not have any affiliation with state boards or elections, or any ability to change or update their data. Incorrect data can be fixed by having the voter contact their state or county election office. So are you telling me that Swipe Blue is saying, yeah, this person doesn't appear to be the right kind of voter, so maybe contact them and shame them a little bit, or like whatever the fuck, because we've come to expect it now from the Democratic Party. They work on shame, coercion, and threats. It's pretty fucking obvious at this point. And now they've got this Stasi app. Am I being a little, am I going too far?
No, that's totally a Stasi move there.
It looks like fucking communism. It looks like how to build a list of people to make them targets to me.
That's some crazy shit there. I don't want anybody that has me on their phone list to get that app. That's some spy shit. That's spyware right there. That's spying.
And you're not even consenting to it. I wonder.
Right? Your friend's turning you in. Your friend's turning you in. Stasi shit.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Like you said, you called it 100%. Crazy shit.
Oh, freedom to kill babies they want. Yes, Atomic Blonde, this is true. Oh, for the good of lie. Oh, yes. I mean, do we have in our communities and such like this, are we tracking Democrats like that? Good day, Twinkle. Thank you for letting us know that we're ending in a bit. Tuttle Twins, since we are like wrapping up the show before we go over to 45, I'm going to drop this link in the chat. Tuttle Twins, if you have kids, now I haven't seen this material yet, so as a parent, go ahead and view these before you show it to your kids. But it's supposed to be a unique children's books, teach young people the ideas of freedom. Schools aren't teaching this stuff, so that's why we do. See, our books have sold over 4 million copies to families worldwide. Now, I am promoting this blindly. Parents, do your own research before subjecting your children to this. However, I have been led to believe that this is a counter narrative to what's currently being pushed by the mainstream into the schools. So it's the antidote to bullshit, is what I've been led to believe. At some point, I will be viewing these myself. I wanted to supply it just in case you're interested. All right, let's look at this. New York judge rules that continued absentee mailing and ballot voting based on COVID is unconstitutional. I don't know how, well, I do know how the judge came to that conclusion. I wonder if it's because of that Eric Adams staffer or aide who went and said that COVID was over. I mean, interesting. So maybe our elections will get back to same day voting, although my husband voted early somehow for some reason, even though he's not in a wheelchair or any of that stuff. Somehow he felt it was his motivation to vote early and supply the data before the actual voting day. I'm not about that. I'm voting the day of. I am not doing any of this early voting or voting by mail. I'm asking him to provide transport to me so I can be there in person and do everything I need to do on the voting thing. I still believe that votes matter. I might be a
I'm
fool.
doing the same thing. I'm holding my ballot till the day of.
Yeah, I don't want, fuck them getting any more information or having time to, like, stuff the boxes. I don't even know what the hell. Oh, this is about that stupid ass electric boat. Electric boat. That makes sense. Let's mix electricity and water. Perfect. All right, let's see. What do we have left? Okay, PragerU is also has a line of children's media, which I have reviewed, and I do promote it. PragerU. Their line of children's educational material, I think it's pretty good. It's conservative. It's you're not going to find any genitalia like in a pop-up book. If you remember pop-up books, you're not going to open one of the pages and have a freaking wang flying out at you and everything like that shit. All right, let's see. Wrapping up. Let's go on over to, I don't even know why, Doug Mastriano. Someone supplied this, and it was without context. I don't know why we're looking at it. I'll have to find out later. So I'm going to throw this tab over into my hold area to look at that later. And then the Black Death was happening. Oh, was I supposed to get to this? Despite shocking verdicts on horrible child abuse cases, while Delaware's AG Beau Biden's foundation focused on abused children, now handlers are the only ones making the money. I'm gonna have to look into that because I cannot speak intelligently on that right now. How did this show go?
Hello.
Hi.
I have a quick, funny little vid.
Yes.
If you wanted to share or show.
Yes, I have 6 minutes left.
Put it in the chat. I put the link in the chat in here.
Jitsi?
Yeah.
Okay, one moment. Open link, copy it. Copy link address.
Redstate.com.
Ah, Shiza.
Oh.
Why is
it not that one.
Well, that's the link you put in.
It's only like 10 seconds.
Oh, this is only 10 seconds. Well, then what did you give me?
The important part is only about 10 seconds. It shows a guy. Never mind.
Ejecting?
Yeah, right before impact.
Okay, so
Yeah,
what?
it's only like 10 seconds of, yeah.
Okay, so I'll play this. Hold on. Let me lower the volume just a little bit because it's a little aggressive. Here we go. That had
And
to have
that's it.
hurt. That had to have hurt. He was so
Yep.
low. He was so low when he ejected. It doesn't even give like the parachutes enough time to like fully embellish. Oh, that had to have hurt. Did he make it?
Yeah.
All right. And is there any?
But
yeah, go on.
the other one I wanted to really show was I just posted it again, but it's a dude trying to outrun cops on a motorcycle. They catch up to him, and then they go to tase him because he's running.
Is this one who blows up?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Obviously,
here we
you
go.
saw it, so.
Here we go. Okay, where is it? Is it right here?
Yeah, you fast forward to like almost the end.
All right. Got 4 minutes left. Oh, he already blew up.
Put your left hand behind. Fire right now. Stop fire! He's on fire! He's on fire!
That's nuts. Did he? I heard he had a jerry can in his backpack or something. Let's see.
Yeah.
Potentially disturbing dash cam video, Little Rock, from October 13th, shows a pursuit suspect on a motorcycle fleeing from police on foot when a taser is used, igniting the suspect into a roaring fireball. He apparently had a jerry can in his backpack. Because I'm going to say, fuck these pronouns. It's like, okay. So that's what happens. You go and like you do stupid shit and you're carrying flammable, like, shit on you. I mean, how are people supposed to know that you have flammable shit on you when you get tased? Don't be a dumbass and you won't get tased and you won't blow up. All right. Let us see. Thank you, Maine, for sharing that, by the way.
Hey, y'all have a great day. I'm going to go start my walk.
All righty. You have a great day as well, Kelly. And let's see. We are getting ready to pump on it. Oh, my God. And there's the transgender stripper. Ugh! Fucking world needs a big old douche. Clean this shit up. All right. So, DJ Brandrak is live in 5 hours. Got the Drunken Rocky live in 1 day. We are moving on over to 45 Ones, Big Dick Energy Brigade. I'm going to throw that link into the chat for anyone who is new to the show. This is where we go Monday, Wednesday, and Friday after this show. We head on over to the Big Dick Energy Brigade to continue the party. One last thing before we go. Let me see. Let me just go look at this quickly. Just because we have a little bit of time. He's not going live until like another minute or two. Let me just look at what the fuck that is. What the hell is this? One moment. Let's just pause. Oh, this is Zelensky. This is the dude who is apparently going to be launching off some sort of nuclear war, according to the freaking mainstream. And here, let's like put a little flame right there. So apparently, this guy who plays piano with his dick, apparently, is the one who's going to be launching off. Oh, and of course it's Salty Cracker, because you know Salty Cracker is going to cover this stuff. Anyway, trannies going and getting completely nude on live TV broadcast, not cut. Apparently yet another tranny, full tits, dick, playing a keyboard in front of children. Just, ugh. People, stop being timid. Now is not the time to be quiet. Your outrage is righteous. If you feel a little outraged, it's righteous at this point. You can be outraged. You totally have this tranny's permission. Just don't get in trouble while being outraged, please. But, no more of this shit. This shit's stupid. All right. We're going on over to the Big Dick Energy Brigade because he is starting. You guys, God bless. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day. And I need to get back to my OBS. I'm out. See you later, savages.
See ya.